Well, it was not the big one as it turned out, but it sure did get people talking. A magnitude 3 earthquake rumbled beneath the South Island yesterday afternoon, centered 10 kilometers northwest of Langford. It was enough to rattle dishes and rattle folks' nerves and remind us what the emergency planners say many people on the island seem to manage to forget, that we live in an earthquake zone and we should be a lot better prepared. CTV's Andrew Johnson has the story. He joins us live with more. Andrew.
Hudson, there is in fact a 32% chance Victoria will be hit by a damaging earthquake in the next 50 years. So most likely we'll be okay. But if not, we could regret not taking action right now. No one here likes to think about it the day the big one shakes Vancouver Island. Even the little one we felt yesterday is a bit unnerving, but that may be a good thing.
By far the most effective way of getting through to people is having a small event like this happen. Most of us live our lives and just kind of ignore the noise of life, but these things get our attention, and for some people they will take action.
After visiting Christchurch, New Zealand in the aftermath of last year's devastating earthquake, Rob Johns saw firsthand the time to take action, for us, is right now.
Everybody I spoke to said that they wish they'd done more to be emergency prepared.
You can start by going shopping to build an emergency kit. You can find a list of recommended items online at preparevictoria.ca, which includes water, food, clothing, blankets, and a first aid kit. You also need to be able to communicate with first responders and your loved ones. In the event of a power outage like the one affecting hundreds of thousands of people in the path of Hurricane Isaac, you won't be able to charge your cell phone. It's a good idea to get a car charger. Engineer John Sturdy has also studied the destruction in New Zealand when Christchurch City Hall crumbled. That won't happen here once a seismic upgrade is complete next year.
City Hall is going to have to be functioning after an earthquake for the city to be able to continue to function, and this is where our main operations are.
Sturdy says Greater Victoria is at a disadvantage when it comes to responding to a disaster like the 6.3 magnitude earthquake in Christchurch. The two regions are very similar except for one major detail.
It's the same size city, it's the same age, it's got the same kind of buildings, the same kind of climate, the same kind of seismic zone, but they're one city. And we are 13 municipalities in our region, so they were able to operate effectively as one large city.
He says we need to figure out how we can do the same, because during an earthquake, municipal boundaries don't mean much. Hudson, Rob Johns also wants us to remind everyone that in the event of a major earthquake, you need to drop to the floor, take cover under a desk or sturdy piece of furniture, protect your head and hold on until the shaking stops. He's hoping we can get 1 million people in the province registered for the Great British Columbia Shakeout. That's the annual earthquake drill coming up on October 18th. You can find more information on that at shakeoutbc.ca.
You know, we talk about it every time there's one of these. Let's hope this is the one that gets folks into action.
Or at least every time more and more people get that kit into their house, into their car.
All right. Andrew, thank you.
You're welcome.